Shri Rajeev Chandrasekhar.
Sir, there is a common theme to these tragedies like Bhopal, which are often unfortunately described as incidents in bureaucracies. In so many of these cases where mass loss of life is involved, no significant person of stature has ever been held responsible and punished, while thousands of Indians have suffered the loss of their loved ones. And through all of this, most of us have remained mute spectators with an occasional rant or a lament at this obvious miscarriage of justice. So the recent judgment on the Bhopal case can almost be thought of as a straw that has broken the camel's back. The outrage, a result of the waking up to the fact that there must be something very wrong with us as a nation, people, government and judicial system, where an obvious act of negligence by a corporation that has resulted in so many deaths, visible to us all and known to us all, can go punished and be manipulated and almost swept under the carpet. And most importantly and tragically, sir, not enough done to treat, rehabilitate and restore the community that was ravaged. We must have all been in collective amnesia if it has taken us 26 years for us to finally form a group of ministers to look into the rehabilitation efforts for a community that was ravaged by this tragedy. So through all of this debate, I hope we can all be clear about one clear objective. We must not let up or compromise on the need to fix accountability for the Bhopal crime and to punish the guilty. Democracies such as ours can only function if there are rules and laws that are applicable equally to the common citizen, at the same time the rich and the corporate. Democracy, governance and media in our country are already under the extraordinary influence of corporates and big money. That is an inarguable fact and an increasingly obvious fallout of the last 2 decades of economic liberalization. But like other advanced economies and democracies of the world, India too must send a message out to the world. We are a nation of laws. Break the law and you shall face the consequence, regardless of who you are. And if you need inspiration, please look at the example of how the US has treated the BP's negligence in the oil spill. So we need to ensure that Bhopal is not another case of sweeping corporate crime under the carpet. Thousands of shattered families in Bhopal deserve to get the justice and closure that we owe them. I request the Home Minister, and from the bottom of my heart, I request him to assure the House that he will not rest till the guilty are brought to book. And let me warn him, sir, in ending, that there will be some effort at soft peddling his efforts here as well, as in his other efforts. And let me quote one example by a senior banker in Bombay, Deepak Parekh, who's quoted as saying, I quote, "I agree Bhopal is our worst tragedy, but we cannot get emotional about it. Just by putting a chairman and CEO in jail is not going to solve the problem," end quote. This is an amazing statement, sir, showing just how compromised and lopsided our system has become. The hypothesis that is being advanced by him here is, of course, that we should forget that there was someone culpable and responsible simply because he's a chairman and CEO. In effect, he is suggesting a double standard in how we impose the law on people. We cannot allow this double standard on respect for law to continue anymore, sir. This is the only way our system of law can send a message to other lawbreakers. Break the law and you will be punished. We owe that to the thousands of families shattered in Bhopal. Thank you, sir.